Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Today, I want to give you two great updates along with bringing you back in our raised vegetable garden that I haven't brought you back there in a long time. So we're doing some planting back there. But before we do that, I just wanted to give you an update on the Merit Supreme hydrangeas right here. I'm not doing a tour yet, but you can see how they're all beginning to open. Still several buds you can see down here and probably over there. They haven't all quite turned pink, but aren't they looking so beautiful, so healthy? And look at the lamium. Look how it's blooming. It's so beautiful. And I can't wait till they're all in full bloom. And then of course, check out these begonias that overwintered in these baskets. They're huge. All right, let's go back to the vegetable garden. Earlier this year, my husband raised the furthest bed closest to the fence. The middle one he raised a few years ago. And we just recently had compost, a planting mix, couple yards delivered, and we had all these beds topped off when actually the last one we had to actually fill, and that took the majority of it. But I am going to be in here more this year than I was last year. I think I just had a lot on my plate with my father last year, but I'm really excited to get back in the garden, the raised bed garden. In the past, I've planted tomatoes in this bed and the middle bed. These two get by far the most sun, and because of our heat, I have been told, because the tomatoes stress over the amount of sun and heat that we get here, to put some kind of a shade cloth above them to help with ruining the plants. And that's not something I've wanted to do, so for the first time, I'm going to be planting the tomatoes on the furthest one. Still get a lot of sun, but not as much as these two. Corn will be in this one. The middle one will be all zinnias and some herbs at the end. And the furthest one will be peppers, tomatoes, and some squash. So I'm going to get them all in the ground, and then we'll go over each variety that I've planted, and then I'm going to take you to the other update that I wanted to show you as well. In this first bed, I planted Silver Queen and Honey and Pearl corn. The ends are empty because I'm going to do something a little bit different with them. And yes, that is a lavender plant that has been here for years, and I didn't have the heart to dig it out. So I don't know what's going to happen during the middle of the season. I don't know. I might change my mind this week and try and pull it out and transplant it. But this has been here for forever, it seems. In the middle bed, I'm going to plant all zinnias, except for at the end, I have pesto party and some sage. I was looking for dill seed, dill starts. I'm a little late in planting my garden. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm really late. So I'm going to need to look online to see if I can find some dill seed, because I do use dill quite a bit. I wasn't going to show planting all the zinnias because I have so many varieties. I didn't know if that would become redundant for you. I will list the varieties I planted and their dimensions. This is kind of a little test I'm doing here in the middle bed, and I'll explain in another video what that test is all about. But that's what I'm planting in the middle one. All right, let's go to the end one. Here at the end, I have just green squash. I have Better Boy, Big Boy tomatoes, Roma, I already forgot the name, hang on. Super Sweet 100 cherry tomato, and what is this one? Sun Sugar cherry tomato. I have tags for all of these, and I'll make sure that I get all the appropriate tags on them, but they're still inside. And here at the end, I have a jalapeno and a serrano. I do have some more serrano seeds and some Thai chili seeds. I might try and squeeze a few of the seeds here and see what happens. If not, I'll probably put them in some pots because my husband is the one that likes all the peppers. The only ones I use are mostly, well, normally in the past I've grown poblano, the green, yellow, orange bell peppers, Anaheim chili peppers, but I haven't done that this year. So I'm just kind of really paring it down since it's been a while since I've been in the raised bed garden. And right here, I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I'm going to hold off on telling you what it is. All right, so my second update is this. My husband's been working on this for such a long time, but his career is so demanding that he tries to squeeze in any extra time when he's at home to work on stuff like this. But he finally was able to cement the post in, and we still have to go pick up a fence sag kit. And it's like this fence, it's a sag wire that kind of holds it up, you know, so it won't sag. But it opens. Look, guys, isn't that amazing? This, he's gonna refine down here and work on down here, but let's go through and show you the rest of the hydrangeas. Now remember, this is not a hydrangea tour. I just wanted to let you know they're all beginning to bloom, so they're not in full bloom, but I just wanted to give you an update. This is the variegated hydrangea. Look at it already. Look. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Okay, let's go look at the blue ones. These are the blue hydrangeas. They're the proven winners, Let's Dance Blue Jangles. And you do need to add soil acidifier to help turn them blue because our soil is very high pH. And I have to tell you guys, I was a little nervous that they might not turn blue this year. It was during the winter and early fall that I had a lot going on. And I did not get out here once a month like I had wanted to. And that's how I dose the soil acidifier to our blue hydrangeas. I don't do it just once or twice. I do it once a month all the way up until about March, and then I don't do it anymore. So these three right here are the Let's Dance Blue Jangles, and then the two here on the end are the early blue that I moved from the back. Now, I don't know what's really going on with this one. He's a little bit behind, and but that's okay. They look healthy. This one here is budded up, but not as far along as the Let's Dance Blue Jangles. But don't they look amazing? I think in just a few weeks when I do a hydrangea tour, they're going to look absolutely beautiful. And what's so exciting is that when the people who walk by or bicycle by with, you know, when they're walking their dogs or whatnot, that you'll be able to see it from the street. So I just wanted to show you a quick little update with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.